Now the next topic is protocols. When we live in this world, we have to follow some rules, some standards, some protocols. When we are driving a bike on a road, there is a protocol to wear helmet, that we, and another one is that we are supposed to have a license. So like that, when we are working on a network, there are some rules, there are some protocols, and these rules and these protocols are used to transfer the data over the network, compress and present on a screen. So what are the protocols? Protocols are a set of rules which are used to transfer the data over network, compressed and presented on the screen. Now the first rule is TCP/IP. TCP/IP is the full form of TCP/IP is Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. This protocol is divided into two parts. One is TCP, another one is IP. And TCP is the rule which is used to manage the breaking down and assembling of data. The data is broken down in the form of packets, and when these packets are to send, then it is the duty of, or it is the responsibility of the another protocol, that is IP, which is responsible for the accurate delivery of the data over internet. Now what happened with the technique TCP? It used to divide the data into small packets, and it is called packet switching. And these packets were sent to the receiver ends by the IP, and on a local ISP. ISP means Internet Service Provider. And at the receiver's end, again TCP is used to switch these or assemble these packets again into a single message. You have seen in your daily life, when you are working on internet, that that text messages appear fast than the images, videos and sound, because the packets which is having text message will receive first, because they are not so much heavier as the packets which are having videos or sounds or images. The next one is HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Now Hypertext Transfer Protocol, how it is used to that how the different programs are exchanged over the internet. It is the standard protocol or the standard rule of WWW, World Wide Web. It defines how messages are formatted and transmitted, and what actions the web server and the browsers should take to respond in response of a various commands. Is it clear? Now hypertext is a system with different types of documents, files, images, sounds, effects and text which are linked with each other. Hypertext Transfer Protocol is also responsible for accessing hypertext document. Is it clear? So Hypertext Transfer Protocol is the standard protocol of World Wide Web. Now the next is HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. Nowadays we are using HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. These protocol encrypt the information or data into in transport layer security certificate. Whenever you are working on internet, you can find out there is a column or a sign on the with a website or a link which is written secure, and its predecessor secure socket layer certificate. The certificate established in secure connection of data transmission over the server. Now these are the differences between HTTP and HTTPS. Now the next topic is blog. Now what is a blog? A blog is a easy to create website that allow user to share their thought over the world. The word blog comes from weblog, because a blog consists of a signed and dated log of an individual posting. Now the topic of this blog may be anything, and the person who writes the content in a blog are called blogger, and the way of writing a blog is called blogging. ठीक है, and the other person will respond with these blogs. There are different types of blogs. Number one is personal blog. These type of blog is the most common and popular blog, and these people write about their thoughts, their ideas regarding any of the topic. The next one is company blog. It is a professional used by the professional company for their clients and the customers for their upcoming products and what they are doing. Then the non-profit, these are by NGOs or some incorporates or some other people for create awareness and raise money for their cause. The political blogs, they were created by the political parties for the member of the parliament and their supporters and other people. News and a view blog, these type of blogs were used by or created by journalists for their stories and views about the latest events. Microblogging, another, it is a short entries and update about the routine task of an individual and company. The most common example is Twitter. Twitter is a best example of microblog. Now it is providing us 280 characters long message, and when we start working on Twitter and we send something and we upload it something on Twitter, then it is called tweets. Before earlier it was 140 characters, but nowadays it is having 280 characters. These are some advantages and disadvantages of blogging. Now news group. What is a news group? News group is an online discussion from where remotely connected user can share and discuss on a particular topic. Is it clear? Now they can share and discuss on a particular topic. The user or a subscriber can exchange text messages. The user or a subscriber can exchange text messages, image, videos, and digital media. The newsreader software is used to read the post of these messages. The newsreader is a program that runs on a computer and connect you with the news server. There are some popular news servers news groups are www.reddit.com, giganews.com, fastusenet.organization, and many others. So this is all for this chapter, and this is the recap of the chapter. You can go through it, read it, and with this we have completed first chapter, and next week we'll start the next topic. Have a nice day. Jai Hind.